Hello guys, welcome back to a daily vlog. It is 12 o'clock right now. Been in the office for a little bit. We have a very heavy printing day. What did I tell you guys yesterday when the vlog ended? That Tuesday was going to be crazy because everyone was going to wait to place their orders. We had a wholesale order come in that when I calculated it, it said that with all 4 printers it was going to take about 9 hours, and we have to head to FedEx in like 8. So they've been going for a little bit, but each printer is running a different file. So we have 33 files on printer number, it's 33 22 by 60s on printer number 3, 27 on printer number 2, 28 on printer number 1, and then 28 on printer number 4. So all 4 printers are up and running. Alex came in and helped me get everything ready and just like 100% going. He actually changed the film on printer number 2, or on printer number 3 and 4, and then I changed it on number 2. I'm probably gonna have to end up changing it on printer number 1 later today because it's just gonna be one of those heavy days. But it's gonna be quite busy, so make sure you guys stay tuned to see where this day is gonna take us. Little time check-in for you guys. It is 1:18 right now. All 4 printers are still running pretty perfectly. I did just change the film on printer number 1, so we're going to keep an eye on this one for just a little bit longer to make sure that it goes through properly and there's no like bunching of the film or anything. So that is how this is going. Printer number 3 and 2 have been acting perfectly. I did have to change the ink on printer number 2, which is nothing. And then printer number 4 is perfect as well. So it's been a pretty, just like everything went up according to plan, which is great, especially on days like today. Kind of keeping an eye on the queue because since this is just one order, we might have to stop one of the printers if some other orders come in before 3, but it's 1:19 right now, so I don't know if that will be the case. We'll see. Just basically keeping an eye on them today. I just got my video uploaded to YouTube. I edited it last night, but I had to get it actually uploaded today, so that is up. It's going live at 3, so make sure you guys go watch that. I mean, if you are watching this video, then it's already been up, so make sure you guys go watch that. It's basically just what happened yesterday. Nothing too special, just a Monday vlog. But we are going to finish cleaning up the shop, answer some emails, and then we'll see where that lands us for the day. It's really just keeping an eye. I always say that when all 4 printers are up and like they're running, like, oh, now I can like do my computer work and all of that, but really it just means that I have to run printer to printer to make sure that everything is running smoothly. So watching 2 of these printers is a full-time job, so I can't. Watching 4 of them is like double.
Taped up tight with a note and a pen. They say small biz, but I run it big. From the desk to the press to the back of the rig. Labels line like a love song verse. Every order I touch, I know what it's worth. It's not luck, it's the late nights. Proof.
All right, guys, time for a little check-in. It is 2:50 right now, so we are almost hitting that 3 o'clock turnaround time and deadline. Still printing the biggest order. Printer number 3 is it's printing 13 copies out of 33, so that's a big one. Printer number 2 is printing 13 out of 27, so that's a little over halfway. So this one will definitely be done early, and then we can throw some other orders on because we have had some come in. Printer number 1, I think, gave Alex a little bit of a spook. I don't know what it is about this software, but when it does copies, it for some reason like doesn't do the right amount of copies. So when he came to look at it, it said 5 out of 28, and with it being like 3 o'clock, that's very slow. So he was like, yeah, 5 out of 28, but it's really actually probably at like 14 because printer number 3 is running the same file because this one was actually at 56, so we just split it between the 2, and this one is at 13 out of 28. So I think that this one, printer number 1, is probably at either 13 or 14, I would say. I do have to reprint one because the ink ran, or the film ran out, so one gang sheet got ruined. But we're making pretty good time. It's only $250 right now. There are some orders that came in that we're either going to have to just tell the customer we'll like upgrade their shipping or something to make sure that it gets to them on time, because I don't think we'll be able to hit all of it, which kind of sucks, but gotta do what you gotta do. And usually customers like that are very understanding, because a lot of customers just honestly pick like the cheapest shipping option. So when they get like a shipping upgrade, it typically is like they like to have that. So if we have like a customer that chooses a like UPS ground, and we like just are like, hey, we'll upgrade you to overnight UPS, or we'll upgrade you to UPS second day, like whatever that the next level up, they usually are pretty understanding on that. As long as it gets to them, our goal is to get it to them by the time that they are expecting it and what they paid for. So if we explain that to them, they are usually very understanding. Alex did have to run to Granger to pick up some shipping boxes. We are on the last 3, but I don't think that since we're getting any much of like smaller orders out, we didn't need them, but he went and got them just in case we need them tomorrow. And like with the printers running, there's nothing he can really do. And then I think he also ran to the post office to drop off some sample boxes. So if you guys placed any sample requests or orders, that's where they are. But I spent the last couple, sorry, I was checking my text. I spent the last couple hours getting some TikToks scheduled, as well as like shorts and reels and all of that through the next 2 days, I think. It's always hard for me to do that because I remind myself that like I have YouTube vlogs that go live, so I don't want my shorts to go live that same time as my YouTube vlogs, because then that could like mess with it. You guys know what I mean. So I did some of that, and now I'm gonna actually, I think I might schedule them up and through the rest of the week. I was gonna start planning my video for Sunday, so I didn't get a learning video out this Sunday because you guys know my migraine, and I just didn't have time to film it with everything that happened last week. So I don't really have to plan that, because I'll just use the one that I was planning to use last week. So really it's just staying on top of everything, trying to get ahead of the game and the curve, and just staying on top of these printers, which I actually think I have to go add powder to them. It's truly impossible to keep my hair down working with these printers. I wanted to keep it down just because like I washed it yesterday, and like if you're a girl, you understand that like after hair washing day, that's like your best day for your hair, and so I wanted to keep it down. But then I went to put a brush through it just now, and there was like powder in it. I don't know how there's powder in it, but there's powder in it. So we're just gonna throw it up. Also, I want to open the garage door, but I think it's too hot outside. I just want to like get outside. So I might go for a walk when Alex gets back. We'll see. Just to kind of get some fresh air, freshen, you know, sitting back here for like so long, especially like on normal days, I'm typically pretty moving throughout, like whether that's uploading different prints or staying on top of artwork or stuff like that. But when it's a day like this, days like this, when there's not a lot of like running around or needing to change things on the printer, it can be a little, not like claustrophobic, but you guys know what I mean. What's that term? You guys know what I mean. When like stir crazy, you get stir crazy in here. Yeah, we'll just go with that. You can get a little stir crazy. So I am going to answer the phone really fast. But it's hard when Alex isn't here, because if something goes wrong on the printers, like I have to give all my attention to them, because if something goes wrong or I need to check on something, like I think printer number 4 was just going out of registration a little bit. I checked it, it doesn't, it looks like it's kind of on the way there, so I might need to stop it and redo it. But it's 2:56 right now. So we're 4 minutes away from our turnaround time, and then any plus us customers that come in or orders that come in, we will either like reach out to them or upgrade shipping or anything that comes in basically at this point that we don't think we'll be able to get out. We'll just have to start contacting customers. So that's probably what I'll start doing, kind of getting everything in order on that front. Let's go check on those printers really fast, see how they are holding up. We got a little bit of stuff done. We got printer number 4. Let's check in. This is like kind of routine. We just check it like every couple minutes. So printer number 4 is doing great. Printer number 1 still printing perfectly. I did have to keep an eye on this one because I did change the film, and when you do that, you want to make sure that like the registration and everything stays the same. Powder looks good. Printer number 2 looks good. Let's see. This one could use some powder, so I'll probably throw some in just to keep an eye. And then printer number 3 looks good with the powder. Everything. So I don't know if I told you guys, but Alex helped me take out all the trash this morning while I got the printers set up. So shout out to him because it's nice having the trash cans. He actually just got back, so we'll probably have to unload some boxes. But so far, everything on the printers looks great. We are keeping up with them. Haven't had, knock on wood, anything. I'm not even going to say it out loud because then they're going to hear and then they're going to act up. But anything catastrophic happened. So hopefully that just stays the same way throughout the rest of the day.
We've been living in sin so long, all the feels are gone. Fella stopped me on the street last night, said everything's alright. Roller coaster, make it through.
All right, guys, time is actually much later. It is 5:57. We think the last scene you saw was me on a walk, and that was quite a few hours ago. Nothing much has changed. We're still printing the big order. I did have to stop printer number 3 to print some UPS. So we are going to get those sent out very shortly here. I already have the boxes built. I just have to put it in there. And then we're getting close to the bigger order finishing. And then we do have some other FedEx orders that I'm going to have to end up putting up on there. I'm hoping that 2 printers can carry the rest of them. We'll see about that. But printer number 2 is printing 25 out of 27. So we are at the very end of that one, basically. Printer number 3 is printing 26 out of 33, so we are at the end there, but we are going to have to probably push it. It's probably going to be going to the very last minute. And then printer number 2 and 1, or 1 and 4 are printing. I think 1 is at like 25 out of 28, so that's almost done. And then printer number 4 still has quite a few because I had to stop it. I think I'm going to pitch to Alex about coming back after dropping off at FedEx because we already have like a lot of orders to print for tomorrow, and I want to get a head start on everything. So it might just be a later night here because we just need to catch up and be prepared. So even if they don't get shipped out, at least they can be printed, if that makes sense. It's been a hectic day, guys, but it really feels like it hasn't been too hectic. It's just been like keeping everything down to the wire, making sure that everything can get out when it does, and just really keeping an eye on making sure powder, film, ink, everything stays up. We are basically going to go through, I think, all of them. So all of the film has been changed today. I think we are going to end up going through all of it again today. We'll see though. I mean, there's these rolls are huge. There's still over half rolls on all of them. So I just think that after the other orders that are in there that I want to print later tonight, I think once those get printed, we're probably going to have to change them. So I'm going to start proposing that to him, see what he says. If he thinks it's not going to be a big deal, then it won't be a big deal. And we'll just do it tomorrow. But I did make some TikToks and get those up. I have been working on getting the rest of my stuff scheduled. So I talked to you guys a little bit about it last week, how TikTok has really been, some of it is like scheduled content from just like my vlogs, And then some of it is actually like just trends to see what works best. I do think that the trends work best on TikTok, so I've been kind of mixing in between the two. It just gives me extra content, honestly, and you really should be using content in every way you can. But that's basically just what's been going on here. Alex has the boxes getting ready over there. We were going to print some, but I don't think we're going to have time, obviously, to print the AMS transfers on them, so we'll probably work on doing that tomorrow. I actually have to get the thing. Hold on. Printer number 2 has kind of been weird in terms of the film. It just seems to like bunch up, and when it bunches up, it causes the bar that holds like the silver bar right here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. It causes it to like so what that does is basically it holds the powder in place so that it evenly distributes throughout the design. But when the film gets uneven, it will make it so that the film up top is uneven, which causes all the powder to go to one side. And that can just sometimes cause issues, because then if you're not paying attention, the film, there can leave some like designs that aren't powdered, if that makes sense. So I've been having to keep an eye on that all day. I haven't had any issues with it like actually going out, or actually the film being like having no designs not covered. But it just makes me keep an eye on it. And then printer number 1, I do have to print an extra one. I told you guys this morning, because I actually don't know if I told you guys this. I was printing this same design this morning when we came in, and this paper towel holder right here was dragging across the design. So one whole 60-inch gang sheet just had like paper towel marks down it, which is just what we needed. So I have to reprint one of those, and then we're going to see where we land there. I do have some extra orders that have to go up on the printer, so I want to get those ready for when printer number, whichever one finishes first, because I do think printer number 2, one of them is going to have to help printer number 3 finish the order. That's just how it's going to go, and the other one's going to have to finish printing the last of the transfers that are in there. So we have a couple more orders that are going to go out, but then we have the printer number 3 has 33 sheets. It's only on 26, so we need one of the printers that are going to finish early to kind of help pick up the slack on that part. So I'm just seeing which one is going to do that, but I want to get the file uploaded and ready for the other ones. So that's what's happening now. Doesn't look like it's going to be too long. Who knows though? So we're going to be cutting it close for that one. That one's going to have to go on one of these that finishes up, probably printer number 1. Alright guys, I am just ready for this day to be over. Alright guys, time is 6:19. We have the orders still going. Alex just ran to UPS. I did run it by him about staying after FedEx to get caught up on the ones for tomorrow, and he said he was completely fine with that. He literally would live here if he could. He loves it. So he's actually going to run to HEB right now to grab stuff for dinner in case we are here that late, so we just can stay on track with that. And I am going to stay here, get everything continue loaded up, make sure that the next files are ready to go, and then we're going to go to FedEx and come back here. So it's going to be a later night. I don't know how long I'm going to vlog because I am supposed to be editing this tonight, but if it's a late night, I mean, we'll just take it with you guys. I'll take you guys with me. So like I said, 6:20, race against the clock to try to get this out, and then we're going to see where that ends up. And hopefully, I was just actually downloading the files for the next order, or for the orders that we're going to print after the turnaround time, and it's a lot. So we're still got a long way to go. Guys, we are on the last one for printer number 2. 60 more inches to go, and then we load up the next design. But it is a win in my book that we have that done. So let's see how much that actually was. Get up my calculator right now. 60 inches times 27. That was 1,600. Yeah, 1,620, so 1,620 inches on one printer printed for the day. And that means all the other ones, so let's see, 60 times 33. That's what is on a printer number 3. And then this one should be pretty close to printer number 2. This is what is on printer number 1 and 4. What a day, guys, but we still have a long time to go because we still have a whole other orders that are maybe just as big, if not just like a little bit smaller. So it's going to be one of those nights. We just want to try to knock out at least half of it, because we did have to contact a lot of customers today and just let them know, like, hey, we're going to upgrade. Not a lot. I would say like maybe 3, which is too much in my book for packages to not be going. So we're just going to contact them, but I like to prefer that our customers get their packages and shipped out on our preferred time. Again, we'll upgrade their shipping, but it's just, we don't like that. So this will get us prepared, hopefully, for tomorrow. All right, guys, time is 7:40. Alex ran to FedEx to drop off the package. I'm gonna have to send an email later, but right now I am working on getting some other orders up in the printer so that we are all ready to go tomorrow, or that everything is like the bigger ones are getting printed. It has been quite the day. It's gonna be quite the day tomorrow. We are just basically getting through, but always very thankful for days like this. I'll never complain about it. Because usually our customers are very, very understanding about things, especially if they're bigger orders. They just typically just like to be informed. So we like to make sure that we tell them and keep them like communicating. So I have that one, printer number 1 and 2 up. Or yeah, printer number, no, I'm sorry. Guys, my mind's everywhere. Printer number 4 and 2 up. And then working on 5 I wish I had 5. Working on 3 right now, and then next will be 1. So just what we're doing, getting everything together, and hopefully we will be on track to be out of here. So fingers crossed, guys, that we're gonna be, Alex brought dinner, so we're gonna basically try to work until we can't anymore. I literally just said, let's get this day going. Let's continue this day. It literally feels like we're starting basically the day all over again. It's like round 2, round 2. Yeah, you guys get it. All right, time is 8:41. We have all 4 printers still going. Alex and I were laughing because I told him, I'll just end my vlog here and start my one for tomorrow today. But I probably will end it here because I don't think that it's going to be anything different or new. Just going to get started on these orders. I already have like one of them almost done. It's just there was a lot of files and orders have still been coming in. And we actually had a customer call today and say that she was going to try to place a screen print rush order. So I just want to be prepared for tomorrow and try to get as much printed as possible. So I probably will end the vlog here. It's a busy day, guys, but I will be back tomorrow. We're probably going to be here for a couple more hours. I'll update you guys tomorrow and tell you how long we were here, but let me actually have to start editing this vlog to make sure that it goes up tomorrow. Oh, it's only Tuesday, guys, but tomorrow's Wednesday. We're going to finish strong this week, or I guess it's only midweek. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.